see you've grown from that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've leveled up, right?
Mhm.
Got my own spot, right?
Yes.
Doing my
Hey,
shit.
yeah.
No,
Okay, girl. I see
you
you.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Business, taking care of me, taking care of Benji.
Mhm.
Shit.
Okay, now that's how it's supposed to be. That's what it do there. Okay.
Mm.
Now, uh, we had some questions, child. We've been over here talking, and I ain't talking about you and low shit. We had a
Oh,
yes,
y'all got some questions.
we did. We were talking about 21 situation because she called her grandmother yesterday.
Hmm.
And
I heard about
thank
that.
you. And did you hear the phone call?
I did not hear that. I ain't gonna lie. I looked for it though, but I ain't hear it.
Well, initially she was lying with Dre Baby, and the woman hollered out, Janiqua, Janiqua, like she hadn't heard her voice in forever. So thank you,
Mm.
Red Fox. So we were wondering, were you aware of any phone calls? Was she regularly calling her family? Were they talking? What could you help us
Lord.
and just tell the truth and shame the devil? Just tell it.
Well, when we was
Run
in
me
Detroit,
up, y'all. Run
we
her up.
had
Mm-hmm. Thank you,
we
Shane.
stopped by her grandma house, and I asked. She was supposed to go in, and we just stopped by, but she ain't go in. But she was like, "You want to be my grandma?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I will. Like, sure,
Y'all was in
you know."
Michigan.
But
Uh huh.
yeah,
Uh huh.
this was the first time right before, well, right around the time we got the car. Type shit.
When the baby passed.
The first time,
So before the baby passed.
yeah,
Okay.
before the baby passed.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, she didn't even go in though. But I don't know. I guess maybe she feel like she ain't been around for so long that why go? But I was trying to get her to go. I'm like, what? Stop by. You might as well. You right here. And it was weird to me because she had the Amazon gifts there. So I thought, maybe
So they
I
did
don't.
get the Amazon gifts, or she had them with her.
So the grandma had them at the house, but she said that they mailed them off. But that's for 21. I can't go off of that, but I know that they was at the grandma's house because even the mama was like, "What you gonna do with all these gifts?"
Asking
Because they
for
just
one
sitting
that.
here. Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully use it for the kids. They got the kids, so
Well, I hope that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. 21 said that from her grandma's house they got mailed off to, or maybe they came to town and got them. I'm not sure, but that's what 21 said
Hmm.
for real. We can't 21 say not everything she be saying. She be lying as much as she tell the
Right,
truth.
right. We know how that goes. And some of it is shame, some of it is guilt, some of it just she
She
play too much.
mixing up the
Yeah.
truth
You
with
get some
the lies.
truth
Like
in
she
there with
don't
the
even
lie.
broke up. She be creating a storyline as she conversate.
Damn.
Type shit.
Storyline
Yeah,
genius.
for master manipulator for real.
Thank you. Thank you, Golden, y'all. Wow.
Appreciate y'all.
Wow, Demi.
But now that I'm healed from the situation for real,
Hmm.
I mean, it's to me still I'm still affected by, but I've gotten myself to a point where I can keep living now. I went through a situation, Tommy, where I was when I said God broke me down after this,
Hmm.
I was broke
Oh, I'm
down.
sure.
So,
Hmm.
it's a lot of shit that I'm still building up though.
Hmm.
But I can talk about it now. I ain't
Good.
gonna be all. I used to be emotional about it because I was fucked up about
Hmm.
it. Because like I was
Thank you,
on the internet, I
Jesus.
was feeling
Thank you,
drunk, I
Minister. Hmm.
was I was feeling myself,
Hmm.
everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, y'all. Hmm. I'm glad to see that um, you out that situation for one. Let me just say that because, and you've heard me say it before. I just never. I knew you wasn't cut from that kind of cloth. You know, somebody said it earlier. There were a lot of business opportunities. You opened the door for her, you know, with, and so I knew. I'm like, okay, okay, Golden. Um, Golden got a PK in 30 minutes, y'all. Let's make sure we stopping through. Um, yeah, so it's like to see, thank you, boo. So it's like to see you come from under that.
They try,
It's hard on a breakup,
yeah.
baby. It's hard and you feel hard for her.
Well, the thing was, I believed in her more than she believed in herself.
Hmm.
To be honest,
Hmm.
I my from the beginning was pure. When I started watching 21 on Bigo, and I saw how she could capture people, I saw that at the end of the day, this is what I learned with marketing. Whether people think I'm a fake manager or fake notice, whatever the case may be, I learned that marketing and having 1,000 fans can take you hella far in life.
Hmm.
Really far. All it takes is a
Right.
thousand. So I had a strategy that I wanted to do with her. So I got called a clout chaser for wanting to be her manager for putting down. I paid for everything when we was in
Uh-huh.
Atlanta. I think the only thing we went was the Airbnb. I paid for 3 music. That's the same week I met her. I had spent $6,000 on her. Like I don't get why people. If I was a clout chaser, I'm an expensive ass clout chaser, I guess. But I spent real money on her, and this was my real life dealing with real shit.
Hmm.
And 21 from Jump Street, from the very first Surviving 21 I did, she was telling her live she wanted to fuck me. I wasn't even in the room when she was saying that shit, but I let her cross boundaries.
Hmm.
I did that shit.
Hmm.
Even if I wasn't in the room when she was plotting and saying I'm gonna fuck Demi, I allowed
Yeah,
her
exactly.
to let
Yeah.
her touch me the way she was touching me. Because had that been Christian the situation, I would have been mad. So I was a part of the problem. I can admit that shit. And I've said this before, but I don't know why people always be like, Demi, I was trying to act like the victim. I admit where I fucked up.
Right.
It take two to fucking mingle.